I wasn't playing any sports. School wasn't a huge priority for me. I wasn't really passionate about anything. I was kind of just living. My parents had just got a divorce, so I was kind of like sad all the time. I was really like looking for something to fulfill me, something more. It was really hard to go to school and have something to belong to. First time I went to Young Life, I was a freshman. On my way there, I was so nervous. I was like, are they gonna like me? Like, am I gonna be good for this? And then I get there, nothing was like in your face. It wasn't like, oh, you have to go play this game, you have to go do this. It was super just whatever you're comfortable with. So what I was comfortable with was sitting down and watching everybody else play the games. It was just a very happy vibe. Just everybody in there was happy to be together. The Young Life leaders were happy for like new freshmen to come. It was very welcoming. I went back because I felt like I belonged there. The ways that my Young Life leaders like reached out to me like over text, like wanting to go on a coffee date, those kind of things, like made me feel noticed and it made me feel wanted. And that was something I hadn't felt before. I had someone that had my back no matter what after that. Wendy is my Young Life leader, and she was a very constant thing in my life and a mentor, someone to keep me accountable. She met me where I was at every time, loved me a lot. I was at Malibu, 2012, as a camper, and I knew nothing about God. I remember journaling about this, like people hearing God or they have found God. Had no idea what that meant, and I wanted to know. I was like, I want to feel that. Like, that sounds crazy, and I want that. The speaker's name was Steve, and he said a bunch of stuff every night, but the one thing that I remember is he said, there's a hole in your heart only God can fill. I was born with a hole in my heart, and I had surgery when I was 4, so that was just like very, very real to me. I knew those words were for me, and I feel like I heard God. It didn't take much more than that. I was just like, I am in. Here you go, God. Here's my heart. I just learned in that moment that I needed God to fill me. That was gonna make me feel less empty, like with all like the sadness of like my home life and all that stuff. I didn't know anything. I was never taught anything. Never had like really like the people to tell me until I went to Young Life. I'm a leader because I'm not done with Young Life. I thought that Young Life ended when you graduated. Like, I thought that was it. And then I learned it's not, because you can do summer stuff, or you can intern, or you can be a Young Life leader. I want to be able to like pour out onto these kids and like speak truth to these kids that need it, like I needed it. My name's Lacee, and this is my Young Life story.